Hi class, today I'm going to be doing our discussion through video, and I want to say that I have a slight sore throat, so my voice sounds a little weird, but I still wanted to do a video. Anyways, the first part of our discussion is how would you define vision? And for me, I would define vision as a plan for change, and when you apply vision, you look back at the qualities that are present in a group, whether it's qualities that are good, qualities that can definitely have room for improvement and can change, and then also looking back at the original mission of that group and seeing are we fulfilling our promises that we made from the beginning. And when you go along with that and you make your improvements, you can also ask am I making these am I fulfilling the promises that I made from the original mission? And also along with that, is this evolving to what is still needed? And an example of this is when in chapter 7, the quote from John F. Kennedy that's saying the question you should be asking is not what can my country do for me, but what can I do for my country. I was thinking that this could be applied to many organizations and companies, and think what can I do for my community, what can I help those people with. So I would say that that's one way I would define vision, is thinking about how you can help others and if you're still maintaining the original goals that you made. And the next part is, what is the current vision for my life? Well, for me, since I'm a Christian, I would say that my vision for my life is to try to live in a way that is honorable and respectful to God. And it's not very easy. I definitely make mistakes a lot on the way. But I know that because God has given me everything in my life, that I owe everything to Him. And so I want to live with the intention of respecting Him and living in a way that's honorable to His word. So that's for me what I would say is the vision for my life. The next part of our discussion is, think of an example from your own life where you were in a group that lacked structure. Well, for me, I can think of many examples of school projects. One specifically is my freshman year, I took a biology class, and I remember the group I was with, in our lab group, we all struggled in coordinating with time, figuring out who needed to do what. So I would say we lacked structure because there wasn't specifically an assigned leader, and along with that, there weren't assigned roles. So when a group doesn't have that structure, you kind of don't know what your ultimate goal is. We did end up getting a good grade and we did finish the project, but I would say it was with a lot of stress because we didn't have that initial structure that would have helped us along the way. And then I wanted to include a good example of a group that did have structure, and I'll include that from what my job was this past summer. So I worked at the Boys and Girls Club, and my job was at that point, because right now I'm not actually in New Mexico, but anyways, my job at that point was to be an arts and crafts activity director for the kids, and I had complete control over the activities and planning, what are we going to do every day. I think I had 4 activities that I had to figure out the supplies, the activities, what we're gonna do with the kids. And what my guidelines were is it has to be an activity that's high yield. So that means an activity that is fun, but also has a learning goal for the kids. And then each week our advisor would tell us ways that we were doing well, and then also ways that we could improve. And something that everyone got for an area of improvement was punctuality, because it was hard to always get the kids on time and finish those projects and then get out and go into the main area to transition for the next activity. But I really did appreciate the way our director did that, because it helped us see okay, we are doing a good job in this area, but also we can definitely keep going and improve with our timeliness. So that was a good example of structure that I had for my job. And then also, so that's all I was going to say on my discussion, but also I was going to share where I'm at real quick. You can see the sun. And then I don't know how well you can see the traffic. Actually, it's not that bad right now. Yeah, that's surprising because normally the traffic's pretty bad. But right now I am currently in Costa Rica studying abroad. I have 1 month left, and I just wanted to show you guys like a little view of what I have from my room. Anyways, have a good weekend, and I hope you guys have a good semester.